Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice today. We're going to start seated, so take a few moments to come down onto your mat, find a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. I want you to ground your sit bones down into the mat. Lift the spine up nice and tall, roll the shoulders down the back. Release them away from the ears. Close down your eyes if you feel comfortable too. And just take a few moments to arrive here to your practice, letting go of anything that might have been on your mind, anything that's happened in your day already. Just putting all of that to one side and begin to focus on the breath. So narrowing the focus of your mind to the air coming in and out through your nose. Nice, long, slow, controlled breaths. And as you inhale, feel the belly pushing forwards. So as the diaphragm comes down and the lungs fill with air, the belly pushes away. And as you exhale, belly button comes back to your spine. Good, a few more breaths here. Just using that breath to keep the mind in the present moment. And then we'll release that control of the breath. Gently blink open your eyes. And we're going to find an extended child's pose. So come towards the back of your mat. Big toes together, knees wide. And fold the chest down. Hands come out in front of you if that feels okay for the shoulders. Forehead comes down towards the mat. Keep encouraging the hips back towards your heels. Just starting to release through the hips. We'll look forwards between the hands. Lift up, tuck the toes under. Hips come up towards the ceiling to find our down face dog. We'll take a few cycles through the legs here. Coming up onto the ball of one foot, opposite heel pushes down. Then we'll find stillness, spread through all the fingers, pushing through all the knuckles equally, pushing the chest through the arms towards the thighs. Keep lifting your hips up towards the ceiling. And then we'll look forwards between the hands and take a walk up, coming onto the pyramids of the fingers to find our forward fold. So we'll start by taking a ragdoll. Feet are hip width apart, holding on to the opposite elbow with the opposite hand. Gently rock from side to side. Let go of the weight of the head. And then coming back to center, we'll release the elbows. Inhale, lift the hands up halfway onto the shins, nice flat back. And exhale, release all the way down. Again, inhale, lift halfway, hands come onto the shins. Crown of the head pulls forwards. Exhale, release all the way down. Push into the heels, arms come up and over the head. And exhale, hands come down to the heart. Inhale up. Palms touch, looking up at the hands. And we'll exhale, take a twist to the right. Maybe looking back at that right thumb. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale up. And exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Push into the heels, arms come up and over the head. And we're going to find our standing staff. So bring your attention into the left foot. Weight comes into that foot now and we'll peel the right leg up, flexing the foot. Maybe bringing that thigh parallel to the floor. Feeling those micro adjustments in the standing leg. And find something to focus on. Find a spot on the wall in front of you or the floor. And just using that focus point, that drishti point, to help find the balance through the body. Slowly going to bring the hands down to the heart. I'm going to cross that right ankle over the left knee. Standing figure four. Maybe you can sit the hips back. Try and stay lifted and open through your chest. And if you wobble and you need to come out, that's fine. Just join me again when you're ready. Improving our balance can take practice. It also depends on lots of things, what we've eaten, how we're feeling, our hormones. So if you're feeling wobbly today, don't be hard on yourself. Good, we'll slowly lift back, up and out, standing staff. We'll bring the hands down to the heart. And then we're going to find our variation of our warrior three. So kick that standing leg back. Pushing the heel away, toes facing down to the mat. Breath in. Breath out. Drop that back foot down into our high lunge. So bend that front knee. Drop the back foot down. Both toes facing forwards, and we'll inhale. Lift up into our high lunge. Exhale, maybe sinking a bit lower through the hips. Inhale here. Look up between the hands if the balance is there. And exhale, we'll take a twist to the left. Inhale up. And exhale, bring the hands forwards and frame that front foot. Bring the weight into the palms. Step that front foot back. Down face dog. Nice big breath in. Breath out, encouraging the heels down towards the floor, lifting the hips up towards the ceiling. Look forwards between the hands and take a walk back up to the front of your mat, one foot at a time. Finding our forward fold, feet are hip width apart. Release the head, release the neck. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. All the way down, push into the heels, arms come up and over the head. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll find our standing staff on the other side now, so bring the attention to the right foot. Finding that equal distribution of weight through all the corners of the foot. We'll inhale, lift the arms up and over the head. Left leg up. Relax the shoulders. Finding that drishti point. Focusing the mind. Feeling those small adjustments in the standing leg. And notice how it feels on this side. It might feel completely different. And if you wobble and come out, just join me again when you can. We'll bring the hands to the heart, cross that left ankle over the right knee. Option to stay here, lift it if that's enough, or sit the bum back. Focus on the breath. Good, and we'll inhale, lift up. Arms come up and over the head, standing staff. Hands to the heart, we'll kick that left leg back for our warrior 3 variation. Crown of the head forwards. Inhale. Exhale, drop that back leg down, finding our high lunge on this side. Arms come up and over the head. Sink down through the hips. Slight bend through the back knee. Keep squeezing the thighs in together. Breath in here. Breath out, open the arms out, twist to the right. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, folding forwards, frame that front foot, push into the palms, right foot steps back, down, face dog. We'll drop the knees, untuck the toes, and fold back down into child's pose. Coming back to the breath here, focusing the mind on the air coming in and out through the nostrils. Maybe noticing the heartbeat. We'll lift back up to tabletop. So readjust the hands here. We want the wrists underneath the shoulders. And we want the knees underneath the hips. Spread the fingers nice and wide. And we'll inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, tucking under, push the top of the back away. Inhale, open the chest, looking forwards. Exhale, top of the back comes up to the ceiling, looking back through the legs. And just do a few more in your own time. And then release off, come back to center, find a neutral spine. We'll inhale here. And exhale, take a walk with the hands over to the right hand side. Inhale, big breath into that left lung in the space you've just created. And as you exhale, walk the hands back to center, all the way over to the left. Nice big inhale here. Exhale, release. Walk the hands back to center. We'll come back to a seat now, so come down into a comfortable seat. Bring your hands onto your knees. Roll your shoulders down your back. Lift the spine tall. Close down your eyes. And just notice how you're feeling. And your choice now, if it's early in the day, feel free to stay seated, or if you want to come out and lie on your back and find Savasana, then you can do that wherever you're comfortable. And once again, we'll narrow the focus of the mind to the air coming in and out of the nostrils. As you inhale, belly comes forwards or up to the ceiling if you're lying down. And as you exhale, belly button back to the spine. Good. Inhale, belly lifts. Exhale, belly button to spine. And we'll just take a few more breaths like this, keeping the mind here. Don't let it run off to the rest of your day. We're just here for a few more moments. Have a scan through the body, just feel if there's any way you can release a bit more tension as you exhale. Anytime the mind wanders, just bring it back to the breath. Good. Start to come back into the body now. Gently wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. And slowly open your eyes. If you're lying down, come back up to a seated position. And we'll take one last inhale together. Inhale, arms come up, palms touch. And exhale, hands come down to the heart. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Leave me a comment, let me know how you found it, and I hope to see you again very soon.